People perpetuate themselves through the images they create. The Caribbean is the region in the world most penetrated by foreign television images. What happens when people have to dream other people's dreams?
This is the Banyan Archive. What is Banyan? Banyan is the Southern Caribbean's first independent television program production unit established over 40 years ago. And in those 40 years, we have produced over 400 television programs, and this wall is just packed with those programs. These racks, over 2,000 tapes of raw footage that went into the making of these programs, and other footage that's not even been seen before. Invaluable, priceless records of the cultural and social life of the region over the past 40 years. All safe now because it has been digitized. The digitized archive has over 2,500 video files, over 1,000 hours of video, accompanied by 14,500 records in a linked database, all accessible and searchable by a click. Banyan was founded and developed dedicated to the mission of providing Caribbean people with the means to tell their stories to each other, to see themselves and the world through their own eyes. To this end, some of the highlights of our productions include the region's first television soap opera, Who the Cap Fits, or the first made-for-television movie, The Rig, written and directed by Derek Walcott. The groundbreaking cultural magazine, Gael, that ran for 6 years chronicling our creative and cultural lives. The award-winning documentary And the Dish Ran Away with the Spoon, on the effect of US television on Caribbean culture, shown in over 200 countries. Caribbean Eye, the only television series on Caribbean culture made in and by the Caribbean, still in demand by institutions the world over. Unable to convince local television to program endogenous content, in 2004 Banyan started the Caribbean's first free-to-air television station with 100% Caribbean content for general audiences, Gael the Channel. Apart from those who are still with us, who inhabit the archive, think of the giants who passed in the last 40 years, captured forever in the collection. Lloyd Best, Roaring Lion, Lord Kitchener, Ras Shorty Eye, Bosco Holder, Louise Bennett, Perry Hensel, who made The Harder They Come, Hank John, Rex Nettlefoot, Barry McBurney, Carlisle Chang, C.L.R. James, Alfred Mendez, Byron Lee, Dunstan St. Omer, Martin Carter, Rosa Guy, Aimé Césaire, just to name a few. Think of the events captured: Carifesta in Cuba, 1979, in Barbados, 1981, in Trinidad and Tobago, 1992. There is no single digital collection anywhere in the world that can offer the comprehensive coverage of Caribbean culture and society over the past 40 years that the Banyan collection can offer. Now, for the first time, we have an accessible, vast and rich resource of oral and visual records of ourselves, compiled by ourselves, articulating our view of the world. No longer do we have to rely on the odd Caribbean production or the massive material generated outside the region about us, where we have to decode other people's stories to arrive at our truths. For the past 10 years, Caribbean Tales has almost single-handedly established Caribbean film as a brand in the international film world. So with the Caribbean Tales worldwide distribution catalogue of hundreds of films, the Banyan catalogue of over 400 films, the Banyan archive now digitized, we can begin to take our place in that world and form a core around which a sustainable Caribbean film industry can develop.